Hi guys, I wanted to do a video for you now on bookings in January. It can seem a harder time to get money in with Usborne when you've had the run up for Christmas and you've had loads of charity events, loads of school fairs, loads of bookings, loads of party hosts. Everything just feels really easy around this time. So when it comes into January, it can feel like a bit of a shock for lots of people, and people can find they haven't got anything booked in. And it's actually a real shame. It's a massive part of the year where we lose team members, where people just don't carry on. They've taken time off with Christmas and they haven't got, I don't know, the desire or the passion. Everything seems harder. It's cold, it's grey, it's miserable. You've got January blues. You feel like you haven't got stuff to look forward to. Summer's miles away and Christmas isn't there. Christmas is gone. New Year's is gone. You're trying to diet. You're trying to not spend any money. So it could just feel a bit like, meh. And it shouldn't be like that in Usborne, because actually in March we've got World Book Day, which is absolutely mega for Usborne. Mega. You can make so much money with World Book Day if you work with schools. So January really shouldn't be that hard for us because we're getting those bookings in. But what can feel hard is we're getting all these bookings in for March, April maybe as well, because World Book Day sort of just carries on. But actually what we're not doing is getting things booked in for January. We sort of feel because maybe we haven't got much money because we're overspent at Christmas, maybe that everyone else is in that boat. But that's not the case. Actually, January is brilliant. I love January from the bottom of my heart. I love January. It gets me so excited. It's the time that I write my goals. I think ahead about the year, and everything's just got so much potential. It's like you can achieve anything. You've got a brand new year in front of you. It's like it's your new, your first day of a 365-page book that you get to write. That's your story, your year, and you can do with it anything you like. It's why people start New Year's resolutions, because they get that excitement. It's like, oh, what can I do? I'm going to go out and I'm going to smash it this year. And 2019 is going to be incredible, and you guys are going to absolutely smash it. So what you need to do is not dip down in January, not go, oh, I'm going to sit back and not do anything and just let this month pass and I'll just have some rubbish earnings this month and then I'll pick it up for World Book Day. Because you won't pick it back up. You just won't. It's not going to happen like that. What you can do is go now, right, I'm going to smash January. I'm going to plan for it. I'm going to know it's going to be not the same as Christmas, but I'm going to make it work for me. And here's how you do that. Every January, we have a January sale. Brilliant. One, it's a really good way for you to place your £120 order and get some cheap stock for your stores and things coming up later in the year. Two, it gives you an excuse to go out to your customers to scream and shout about discounted titles. Three, set up an online party now for your January sale. Do it for about the 5th or something. Let me see what days, because weekends are good for selling. Where's January? So yeah, there you go. Friday the 4th to Sunday the 6th. I would imagine the January sales already come out by then. You could do the weekend after if you wanted, but set it up now. That way, every stall and event you go out to now, every person you speak to on Facebook who buys from you now, you can say, oh, by the way, I'm having a big January sale. Here's the link on Facebook. Why don't you mark yourself as going? There'll be some bargains you can get them. So you can start building up excitement, building up engagement, getting people ready. You can start a competition on there now if you want, so people can start entering that. That's going to build up more engagement, get people wanting to talk about it, get people joining in. So when you get to January, you've already got your customer base sat there waiting. You've already got people who've already thought that they're going to buy from you. They've already marked it in their diaries that they're going to your event. Save up some of your free books. You can give them away or sell them off cheap in January to get some extra money in. But that's a brilliant, brilliant way to get yourself some sales for January. But that's just one way. Another way is to host your own home party. Brand new catalogues out. Tell your friends to all come round, have a brand new catalogue out, have a book shopping night, get some wine out, forget that it's January, and have a good night. Get your sales in that way. Get people to host a party for you. Get them to have a new catalogue party. Get them to get their friends round, use up the last of the mince pies, last of your mulled wine, get them to have friends around and host a party for you. Get them to host an online January sale party for you. Put links in Facebook groups, buy and sell groups, hit Twitter, asking strangers, people you don't know, if they want to hold a virtual party for you, to make the most of the January sale and your own sale items. All fantastic ways. Hit the toddler groups, baby classes, soft plays. Gyms are incredibly busy in January. Hit the gyms for pop-up bookshops, Slimming World, Weight Watchers, incredibly busy in January. Contact them now before other people start trying to book them in January. Fantastic earning potential, but you need to get them booked in now, because when it gets to January, they're going to be absolutely manic with new people signing up, new people coming and going, and they're not going to give you the time of the day. Right now, no one is joining Slimming World because they don't want to go when they're going to put weight on for Christmas. So right now, they've got more time in their hands to go out and get those bookings in now. Right, the next biggies, which can make a huge difference to how much you earn in January: your schools and your nurseries. Nurseries are overlooked so much. They just do not. Schools get bombarded all the time with people trying to sell them stuff, people wanting to come in to do workshops, people wanting to come to classes, people want to sign their children off acting classes, people want to do music, you know, people want to give them things, free books, people want to do this. So it can be harder to get in the door. Nurseries, everybody forgets about. No one goes near them. So they get overlooked, and actually we offer them huge potential. Get them booking in ready, steady listens for over Christmas or for that first week of January. Get them booked in now. Again, contact them. Say, I've got space for the second week of January to book in a sponsored reading event. You'll get loads of free books for your school. Do you want to do it? Or I've got space for the end of December to book this in. Do you want to do it? You give them the date, so they don't have to think about it. Then you get it in when you want it in. And if they say, no, we can't do that, go back with them. Well, how about tying it in with World Book Day? So we can do that. Now, so they're just some ideas for getting booking. Schools as well. Actually, go out and get schools to do sponsored reads over December. All that volume will come in for you in January. Another cracking way to make huge amounts of money. But moving away from selling, my absolute favourite thing and the biggest thing to make you money in January is recruiting. Everybody is starting the year looking for a fresh start. They want something new. This is the year they're going to change their life. This is the year they're going to, you know, have some time for them. They're going to stop being just mummy and they're going to come back and they're wanting something else to do for them. You know, they want to make some money. They want to get some new friends. They want to get out the house a bit. They want to have a conversation with another adult, another mum, that isn't about how many times their baby pooed yesterday or how many milk feeds they had throughout the night. Because let's face it, when you're in that bubble, that's all you talk about day and night, and it gets boring. And you suddenly turn around and go, how the fuck did my life get to me talking about poo, wheeze, milk supply all day long? So they're looking for something new. They're looking for something exciting. And here we have £48, an opportunity that can change their life. So go out and make it happen. Facebook adverts are a fantastic way to do that. They're not the only way, but if you save some of your earnings, some of the commission you're making for December, and put that into adverts in January, that's a really good way to get in results. Going out to events, there's still events out there, still charity events, still other things going on, still baby classes, toddler sense, Slimming World. Have a starter kit with you, try and recruit from those events. Go back, revisit your frogs, your people you already know, and say, look, it's a fresh year, how about giving something new and exciting a go? You know, there's so many ways you can recruit. I'm not going to go into like a whole how to recruit session right now, but for me, that is the number one thing to focus on for January. Just get your team lead promotion out of the way. I promoted in January, which is probably why I'm so passionate about it, because it just set me up for the whole year. I had that sort of, oh yes, I've made it, my buzz, I'm going for the rest of the year. It's brilliant. So just work on that. Please don't be scared of January. Please don't be sat here going, oh, I'm so busy right now, but there's nothing around the corner. Just spend 2 hours tomorrow making a few phone calls. Go on to netmums.com, go on to Eventbrite, go on to Store Finder, just make a few calls, make a list of all the toddler groups in your area. Go onto a local mummy site or a local buy and sell site and go, oh, does anyone know any baby classes going on in January? Toddler classes, music classes, swimming classes, any of those things. Local jumping centres, roller skating, leisure centres, hotels. Hotels are another one to have big pop-ups in their offices. Lots of people are going away for work and conferences in January, so they're really, really good. But you're just going to have to take a little bit of time to contact them. So your number one action from this is to set up your January sale Facebook event. Do that straight away. It's going to take you 2 minutes to go and set that up, and then you've got that link to start pinking people to straight away. I'm going to do mine after this as well. If you're having a Black Friday sale, send everyone in that Black Friday sale that link to go, oh, we're having a January sale next. How about you say you're going to that as well? So that's your first task. Your second task is to write a list of all your baby groups, toddler groups, classes, gyms, and start contacting them. You know, it won't take you long, but if you get just 2 or 3 bookings in for January, you are laughing. The next thing is to start thinking about your recruiting. Set yourself a target. How many people you're going to get? I'm going to go for 20 people. I'm going to write it down now. 20 people. 20 people in Jan. That's my target. I've said it out loud for all of you to hear. 20 people in Jan. That's my target. I've done 20 people in 1 month before. 23 is my highest. So that's what my aim is going to be. See if you can beat me. See if you can get more than 20 people to join your team in Jan. We all do that. We're going to be celebrating hard next year because it will set all of our years up for something amazing. So I hope that's helped. I hope it's given you some ideas. Please, please don't be that person who disappears and drops off in January. This business is amazing. It's got so much potential, but so many times I could have just walked away when it was, you know, a bit quiet, or I hadn't got stuff booked in and I'd made a loss rather than a profit at an event. You know, it happens to all of us, but if you walk away, you're never, ever going to get what could be coming for you. And it has changed my life. So please, please don't be the person that walks away. Just keep going, get the stuff booked in, and this business can give you everything. Right. Chat to you soon, ladies. Take care. Bye-bye.